Hello everybody, I am Amaterasu Wolf 1 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found in our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Cyrith. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity. Much like the Great Gaboo Wall of Ulda. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship should have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Fulgur Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the Serpent stationed there have records of the event that transpired to that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Cyrith. Okie dokie 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 doke, let's go. Yo. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I needn't refer to the records. I know the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Kurthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Votafort at Florentel Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I am unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man in Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Okay, off we go. On the giant flying eyeball thing again. No, thank you. Thanks, but no. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 da. Hello. You have come in search of Votafort? Whatever the hell your name is? Then well met, you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Kurthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Tell me! 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen split the skies overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the Calamity, I wager it's still somewhere in Kurthus. Hello, cat. I can't pat you right now. The astrologers of the observatorium may have records which could help. But to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dulima descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may be designed to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider proving your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt that they would accept aid freely offered. Yay, we get to go to the snow place now! Oh, I love the snowy place. Come on. Snow place. Yeah! Kurthus! Kurthus! I made it to Kurthus! I can murder you. Bop, bop, bop. Da, da, da. And now you're dead. Thank you. Da 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 da. No, you don't. Don't you dare sneeze on me. That is so rude. You are so rude. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durender? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we would permit an outsider to pursue the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. You're rude. Heaven have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have some use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You'll know him by his uniform, that of House Durender as mine. Fine. Hello, Ice Sprite. How are you today? How are you today? Hey! Boop, boop, boop. You can't get me. Well, I mean, you can hit me, but you're not gonna kill me. Because I killed you first. Hey friend, how are you? I've come to help. Hi. Hi. Hello. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Ugh. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. You're welcome. Whoop, whoop. I'm in the snowy place. I like the snowy place. Up. Ah, there we go. I'm in the snow place. Hi! I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologers to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may pursue the records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmeli. Edmeli? I don't know. Ishgardian names are weird as hell. Hello! Ah, the gentleman comes in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovus be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlemont up above. Forlemont? I don't know! These guardians have weird-ass names with silent-ass letters, and I don't know how the hell to pronounce their dumbass names. Eh. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between Saldaron nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Haloni's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlemont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent— Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Gulema Neva, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Dundaris Knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Carthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. This news can come quickly in Carthus. One moment you feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and then the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling, not given to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you ate at House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Why are you guys assholes? I can take that? Yeah, take the necklace. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the Chief Astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it will require that you perform a favor for me in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the Observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me. Okie dokie. Does you seem nice? Whee! Oh, I almost made it to the bottom floor. I almost made it to the bottom. Whoop! Whoop! Hi. There is one quest I want to do because it gives me an emote. And it's like really, really dumb. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? It's this one! I can't see how I ought to care about a saw fellow throwing snowballs at a snowman. Why anyone engaged in such japery out in the cold, I can't rightly say. Went nut gathering and lost more than he found, is my guess. You better make sure that don't happen to you, lad. Not that I know precisely what happened, mind ye. What's that? Me? Ask? I got my chocobos to see to. If that wants to up and bend his head soups up and his head soup on the snow. I can't see what business of mine it'd be. Yep, that's his name. Whatever the hell. However the hell you pronounce that. I don't know. He sells things. Those places don't seem like no kind of life to me. Begging pardon. You want to see him? I reckon he's somewhere about. And this leads to a very, very, very dumb quest. Walking softly, adventurer. Those around here think I'm winter drunk, I'll wager. Ha! Never seen a snow toss before by the lazy Biblos. Sit on your eyes in front of a poor fire too long, and soon you got the swippin' white knuckles. You'll sleep the better for tossing snowballs without needing Lady Mead or Mistress Ale to sing the lullaby. What say you? Eh? Why not give it a try? It's as simple as you'd imagine. Just reach down, grab some of the powdery white, and throw! Yay! You in the motion? How about we have ourselves some fun with it, huh? Reach down to the powder and throw a goodly sized lump at me as hard as you can. Though make sure you take aim first, eh? Much as I get a good laugh out of it, I doubt Drividot here would fancy a face full of snow. Oh, my caps lock is on. There we go. Oof! You got an arm to write songs about. Bet that felt good, eh? Ha! Cold hands, warm heart. That's the secret to long living. Really, there ain't much more to it. Just throw where the snow underfoot. Of course, if you try to do the same on other kinds of ground, you'll end up with a fistful of nothing. And where's the gain in that? Anyhow, what I like to do is toss snowballs at snowmen. By the way, you can hurl them as fancy as you like. Hurl them as fancy. Snowmen don't mind. They're made of the same stuff, eh? Go on, give it a go. Try throwing at the snowmen right outside. And this is where this quest becomes stupid and silly. Throw. Ora is throwing? Should I eat? Maybe I eat. No, I eat no, dummy. Dummy, throw like a 0. Only become yummy if throw like hero. Aim is yummy. Still much to fear though. Hero not here. Throw at me. Throw to me again. Whee! Finally a throw of a hero. All yummy, no dummy. There's snow on my boots. I happy now. Snow tossed, hero made. I tired, need to sleep. Don't worry what they say. They call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. There you are. You were at it a while. Nothing like a little hoarfrost on the nose hair, eh? Someone talked, you say? Don't see how. I rolled the thing myself, and it wasn't like I engaged a swimming white mage. Now you go lay down a spell and don't go saying nothing to put them inside. They'll figure you a winter drunk for sure. They might even put you in for a leeching. Come by for another snow toss when you're feeling less fanciful. This damned winter can't last forever, but if it does, maybe I'll start a snow toss tourney. See if I can make a kill or two. And that is the weird ass quest. Da 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 dum. Da 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 da. I'm going through this person. Okay then. What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work once the exo were away, but they returned for a fire. Oh, piss off! Excuse me, I am trying to do a job here. Now leave me alone. When I seen someone other than the goddamn birdman, I thought I could finish my work whilst the exo were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave me again before I fell too. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of house done there cannot be seen in company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. Oh, fine, be like that. Be an ass! See if I care! I'm gonna end this episode here. These people.